Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have 5 teams for you for the Obsidian Depths faction event. I got low level, mid level, high level, deathless, and pure faction. Plus a faction event potion trick that I'll let you know when I have time here in the video. So let's get into it. First team here would be the one that you would use if you were a high level player and you were trying to get through the event as soon as possible, as fast as possible. You may change it to something else later on if you're trying to go like super duper deep. But to get just all rewards today, if you have access to everything, I would recommend something like this, some sort of guard's avatar, Sir Quentin Hadley. So I got Mountain Crusher Thrall, Guard's Avatar, Sir Quentin Hadley. You use the Mountain Crusher and the Thrall to get up the Guard's Avatar. You cast it, you win. You use the Guard medals, and the Sir Quentin Hadley starts the Guard's Avatar with 50%, so he's easier to get up. So he starts with 12 mana instead of, 0. And, the Thrall, you just need to match like 1 purple. The Mountain Crusher, you just need to match 1 brown. And sometimes the Guard's Avatar, you just need to match 1 yellow. So it's really easy. You just get up the Guard's Avatar, cast it, and win. And use your Guard medals, use your stats in the underworld that you have for your Horde level and stuff like that. It'll give you more armor. It'll make your Guard's Avatar hit harder and everything. Alright, let's talk about this potion trick that was brought to you by Beg for Mercy. It's a kind of a trick. It's like, when they introduced the update for the Underworld, where they added the ability to buy more turns and, the new potions for your Horde level and stuff. So it's like a trick where, okay, so you have a faction event on a Tuesday, and we used to have to buy like the first potion to make it all the way through the event sometimes, and sometimes you could, sometimes you couldn't. Sometimes you didn't have to buy any potions, and you could make it all the way through the event. Sometimes you'd have to buy one, and you could make it through all the way through the event. Well, now you don't have to buy any potions. That's the trick, because you got the potions already from your Horde level. So you have that enchant potion, you have that explode potion already from your Horde level. So now you don't have to worry about like, will I need 1 potion or not? Will I need to buy up in the shop or not? Now you can go all the way and try to get all rewards and not worry about buying anything in the shop. And then if you're short at the end, then you buy in the shop. Because sometimes you can make it all the way without buying any sigils. So it just saves you like 30 gems for every faction event. And since you already have Explode and Enchant and they don't really stack, you might as well not buy in the shop, see if you can finish it up, and then if you can't, then you buy in the shop. So that's the trick. Just don't buy anything in the shop, and then see where it takes you with your turns, and then go from there. Since you already have potions from your Horde level, so you don't need that you don't need that Explode, you don't need that Enchant potion because you already have them. So it's still easy and everything. But that's the trick. Just don't buy anything in the shop, and then see how far you can get with your free turns. And a lot of the time, you can make it through the whole thing without buying any turns. Here's the low level team for the event. This would be like, hey, you're a very low level player. You're just trying to get as far as you can. You don't have access to very many troops. So I would go with Wall of Bones, Black Manacles, Wall of Bones. Wall of Bones is a common troop. I think it's from Kitar, and should be fairly easy to get. You should probably have 3 of those by like level 200 or so, and if you're doing this event, you should be probably at least there. If you don't have 3 Wall of Bones and Black Manacles, you probably should consider just not even doing this event, because, you know how it is early game. You don't have to do every single event that comes through, because you're still trying to do your kingdom quests. You're still trying to do, like, open up all your classes, open up the underworld, and all that good stuff. So if you don't have this team, that's probably your sign to not even do the event. So that's the lowest level team I could think of that could get through this event, since it's a purple and brown restriction. Might as well do the Wall of Bones, Black Manacles, Wall of Bones. You just cast the Wall of Bones, it gets up the other Wall of Bones. You cast that one, it gets up the other one. You cast that, it gets up your Black Manacles, and then you rinse and repeat, and your Black Manacles hits all enemies, and sometimes it devours. So pretty good for low-level players. A nice little synergetic team that, hey, the Wall of Bones also gains armor and all that good stuff, so it's pretty durable as well. Here's the mid-level team for the event. If you, let's say you don't have Guard's Avatar, but you want to use something stronger than the Wall of Bones team, you don't want to go with like Cunning or Defiance or something like that, You don't have like Arachnean Weaver. You don't have High King Iron Gut. You don't have Zul'Goth. This would be the team that you would use. So a mid-level player that's around, 500 to 750, even up to like 1,000. This team's really strong. Like I might even use it. So it's Gargoyle, Gargoyle, Stone Slicer, Gargoyle. If you don't have the Stone Slicer, it's really not that big of a deal. You could use something like Mountain Crusher, EOE, or Reflection of Good. Anything that explodes, you could probably find something else, another weapon that, like, the Librum, the Umbral Librum, or whatever it's called. Like, you can find anything that explodes, or whatever. So I would recommend Mountain Crusher if you don't have the Stone Slicer, but the Stone Slicer is the optimal weapon for this team. Because it makes brown, and it does it off of construct allies. And then you have 3 gargoyles, which do splash damage and blow up gems, and it's based off your like attack and stuff. So really strong troop, that gargoyle. It's just you get it in the underworld from Hall of Guardians. It's pretty easy to get. You throw 3 of them on the team with that Stone Slicer. Geomancer is the class. I have the team codes at the end of all of these teams, so if I don't mention the class or the banner, you can see them there. You can pause the video. So yeah, that would be the mid-level team. Like if you don't have Zul'Goth, you don't have High King Iron Gut, you don't have Guard's Avatar, and you want to get through the event without doing the Wall of Bones thing or the Guardian thing. Alright, here is the Deathless Team. I have Obsidian Depths on 2,500 Renown. I got it done immediately when it came into the game, so I did do Deathless. I did do Pure Faction. I'll link that video at the end of this video if you want to see my actual Pure Faction run and my actual Deathless run. I'll link that at the end in the upper left-hand corner if you want to see that on level 500. These are all on level 50. I'm doing this video the night before, that way I can get it out at reset on Tuesday for you, so you have it immediately. So this isn't the actual event, but it's pretty much the same thing. I got potions, same restrictions, same faction, same everything. So there's no difference here other than it's Monday night instead of Tuesday night. But here's the Deathless Team. It's High King Iron Gut, Essence of Evil, Thrall, and Zul'Goth. It's that world record team that is on speedrun.com, and it's super strong. You don't die because the High King Iron Gut, my High King Iron Gut starts with over 100 attack, and yours probably should too if you got your Horde level up to snuff, if you have the associated Kingdom leveled to at least 15, if you have your Medals of Seasons on and everything, your High King Iron Gut should start pretty close to 100, if not over 100 attack, which means it gets a 100% Devour. And so you'll cast that Thrall, you'll get up your High King Iron Gut, you'll cast the High King Iron Gut, devour something, and when you're in the later battles, you want to do that again, like cast Thrall, then High King Iron Gut again, and then cast the Zul'Goth. But in the earlier battles, if you're using this team, you just devour. You cast your Thrall, you devour, and then you cast the Zul'Goth and kill him with skulls. I was using Thief class there so we can get like Hunter's Mark and chance at like an instant kill and a 50% start and everything. So yeah, really good team right there for Deathless. Did it on my first try on level 500 when Obsidian Depths came into the game. Alright, here is the Pure Faction team. Took me a few tries to get this done. I went with a couple different teams when it came into the game. But also, we did this on live stream, and I did it Deathless. So I did this Pure Faction, level 500, Deathless on live stream. So if you want to go hunt down that video, it was like the Sunday after... It was the Sunday of the new faction event. So when Obsidian Depths came into the game, it was that Sunday live stream. I did a Deathless Pure Faction run with this team right here. So that just shows you that this team works because I didn't even lose one troop and I got through level 500 Pure Faction with it. So we have the Golem, we have the Gargoyle, and we have Obsidiaxis, I think his name is, so the dragon. So the Dark Golem, he will blow up. You can choose an area to blow up. But the way you want to play this team is you want to get everything up first. So you want to get the Golem, the Gargoyle, and the Dragon up. Then you want to cast the Gargoyle on the most dangerous enemy. That'll put some Gargoyle gems on the board. Then you want to cast your dragon. It'll hit harder with those gargoyle gems now on the board. Then you cast your other dragon. It'll also hit really hard, every single enemy. And then you use the dark golem after that. You blow up as many gargoyle gems as you can. And then rinse and repeat from there. So it worked for me. I got it done. Sometimes that dark golem will hit gargoyle gems that are bad and like do death marks and everything. So it's really cool. It's pretty fun. And it wasn't too hard. But yeah, that's the video for today. 5 teams for you. Deathless and Pure Faction on here too. And the potion trick. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your good luck. Comment below. I'll see you next time. Peace.